Well, one of them that I want to share today is about being efficient with our time. So often I hear from women that they just don't have the time for themselves. They don't have the time to cook a meal. They don't have the time, right? Time is like, we're all busy today, and time is a precious commodity. So oftentimes though, we're not aware of where we're spending our time. And even though we're busy and we're doing productive things, there are also things that we're doing that may not be so productive. You know, social media can be a real rabbit hole. I mean, we're busy posting, right? Creating our posts for the week and that kind of thing. But there's also times when we are just idly and mindlessly on social media. And sometimes people have discovered that they're spending at least 2 hours a day on that alone, which is a big chunk of time that they can spend doing something else. So what I like to suggest is that you grab a piece of paper and a pen and start jotting down everything that you do, whether it's in your business life. You know, you can have a column for business and a column for personal. Make your columns and then just start jotting down. Now, this might not all come at once. It might take even a week, but it will include things like, laundry, watering houseplants, groceries, client time, creating your posts, whatever it is that you're doing. Even home cooking, I hope that's in there too. Whatever you're doing, put it all down on paper. And then you can look at it and identify what you can delegate, what you can let go of, and what you absolutely need to do. And to spend your time on the things that you're really good at. And we all have things that we do, right, that we can delegate, and things that we do that we don't really need to do. So the awareness piece is really critical, because this day and age, it really is so important that we become aware of how we're spending our time and to become efficient with that time. Because literally, we could be working 24/7 these days. And me personally, I really don't like to work. I often do some bits over a weekend, but I'm not on. It's a big difference. So one of the things I do is with cooking, I batch. So I will, because we don't eat sandwiches and we eat, a lot of things for lunch that I've cooked. We keep variety by having, like, maybe we have some chicken, some fish, I've got some salad greens washed up, I've steamed some vegetables, that kind of thing. So that's how I become efficient with my time as well, is to cook a bunch of things in one go. So batching is one way to look at how we can become more efficient with our time. And whenever I've shared this with the clients, it's actually it's been a big aha moment for them. They really weren't aware of where they were spending their time. And then we get to choose how we really want to spend our time. When I work privately with the clients, I let them have access to me unlimited through text or email. It's often text these days. And so I love it when they're sending me their sort of breakthroughs on an ongoing basis. They don't even wait until the call. One of my clients who was in the process of becoming more organized and more efficient with her time, which is what we're talking about, I'm a big proponent of using glass instead of plastic, right? Because there's chemicals often in the plastics, and that can affect our health and our weight as well. And so she had gone out and bought some different size glass jars, actually from a thrift shop or something. And she got some really great stuff. And then she showed me these jars with the contents in them, like some seeds and nuts, that kind of thing. And so she feels like she's so pleased with herself. In England, we call it chuffed. She's so chuffed with herself that she's taken action. She feels like she's much more organized. She's proactive. She's in the game. She's making herself a priority. She's not waiting for that perfect time. Now is the time. And I get many messages like that about whatever we've discussed on a call, how they've taken action. And actually, I also like to say to act as if your life depends on it, because it really does. We can't wait until we think we have the time. So find that way to become more efficient with your time, because it's going to pay you in dividends. As we age, we want to be able to do those things on our bucket list, right? So taking care of ourselves, making the time for ourselves is just going to, as I say, pay us back in dividends, like tenfold. Don't wait. Jump in, pick something. You can do this. If you knew the old me, you would have never imagined, or I didn't ever imagine that I could have turned my life around to this extent. And just start, do it today. Don't wait. You are so worth it, and you are so worth feeling and feeling your best and looking the way you want to look. So please don't wait. Like I said earlier, act as if your life depends upon it, because it does. So go ahead, jump in, do something.